Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Passion Theory, where I share with you some of my passions, this one being video games, and we are going to be continuing with Cemetery Mary. I don't feel like we're any closer to figuring out who is taking people, who killed our parents, if our parents are even dead, any of that stuff, but I'm hoping maybe we'll make progress today. Let's go. It's been a few days. Despite what happened at the funeral, Crowven hasn't really left his room. When I wake up in the mornings, I can hear him stomping about his room. And when I return from having left the cabin, I find no evidence that he left the cabin at all, let alone his room. I'm so used to him going out every day, but now I feel bad if I'm leaving him home alone. He spends most of the day holed up in his room, door shut tight. I knock on it every now and then and check in on him, but there's not much I hear from him outside of that. But today his door is open, and I think I should check on him. His door has been opened just a crack, but I open it just a bit more and get a better look inside. He was sitting on top of his bed, and without turning to face me, I heard him say, "I know you're there, Mary. Come in." I stepped inside and took a seat on the end of his bed. He didn't seem to have much of a reaction. It's getting a bit late. I'll probably start dinner soon." "Sounds good." "You really shouldn't be smoking inside, you know." "It's a lollipop." "Oh, I see. You can tell the difference between a cigarette and a lollipop." Oh, the flag's upside down. "Finally hung up your signed poster. I noticed your hamper is getting full. I like your deer plush." "Oh, over here. Little deer plush." His hamper's getting full. We can volunteer to do some laundry for him because he's still, having a hard time dealing with his friend's passing. Mine's been getting a bit full, too. Maybe we can do laundry together soon. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. It's strange, though. I feel like I just did laundry, and now I have to do it again. It's not like I even wear that many outfits. Yeah, me neither. Guess we're the same thing. You finally hung up your signed poster. It's a bit low to the ground, though, don't you think? It's fine. Why does she care where he's hanging his stuff? Besides, if it falls down, I don't have to worry about having to get up on a chair or anything to put it back up again. Fair point. Okay, your flag is upside down. Yeah, I know. Oh, alright then. I like your deer plush. Thanks. I haven't seen it before. Is it recent? Yeah. That person you met, Baz. They won it that time we met at the arcade. Said they had no room for it and insisted that I have it. I hope you don't mind that I didn't give this one to you. I know you like collecting toys, but... Oh, no. I totally get it. Don't even worry about it. Alright, let's stop beating around the bush. Oh, what do you mean? Come on. You and I both know you didn't come here to talk about my laundry or the posters in my room. You're here because everything sucks right now, and you think we should talk about it. It's not so bad. That's a lie. It's not so bad. They're both in mourning. Things suck, but there's not a whole lot they can do. They've kind of repaired their relationship for the most part. So I'm not sure why everything would be sucking. Let's stop trying to convince ourselves that everything is okay, when we both know it's the farthest thing from the truth right now. I know things have been very hard lately, but I just don't know what to do. Sure you don't want to see a therapist? How can I help? It all feels hopeless. Okay, I'm not saying this in a judgmental way, they should both be seeing a therapist. Most people should be seeing a therapist. Pretty much everyone should be seeing a therapist. But especially when you're going through this kind of stuff. I'm going to say that, and it's not in a mean way. It's really normal to see one after loss, you know? And it doesn't have to be for everything either. But maybe for the short term? I don't want to think about it right now. Thanks for the consideration. But that's really not really what I want to hear right now. I'm fine. You aren't fine, and I'm not fine either. I don't want this cycle to continue, where all we do is feel miserable again and again. Mary? Just want to help you. I just want everything to go back to normal. Nothing can go back to normal because you have to find a new normal. I'm so stressed. Yeah, I want to help you. Because this isn't you. I miss the real Crowven. I miss the Crowven who didn't always drink himself to death. And I miss the Crowven who never got mad and would always laugh off the things that everyone would normally go ballistic over. I miss the Crowven who wanted me around. You think I don't miss him too? I don't like feeling like this. It sucks. Then how can you just keep going on like that? Saying that you're fine when it's not true. And just settling for it. Because it's not like I have any other choice, Mary. You just don't get it. I know you're worried about your own parents. I know that's a bunch of stress on your shoulders too. But at least you have some hope in that situation. What hope do I have? Because her parents are just missing, whereas his are dead. Like, they found the bodies of his parents. My parents are dead. One of my best friends is dead. And there's no way around either of those facts. I'm never going to see either of them again. And yeah, sure, maybe you can talk to them. But that doesn't mean I can see them or be around them or do any of the same things I used to do with them. It's like, why try? If everyone I get close to is just gonna die right in front of me, then why bother trying to do anything about it? Whether I'm happy or sad or whatever doesn't matter, because it doesn't change the life I'm living right now. That's why everything is fine. And why it has no choice but to be fine. I know that you want to help, but all these solutions, therapy, relaxing at home, whatever, they aren't going to change anything. They aren't going to bring anyone back. No, but they can help you process it, and they can help you deal with your emotions and process them so that way you're able to move on and have more positive emotions again. Don't you understand that? Better than anyone? I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like a jerk when I say this, but your parents might come back one day. Mine sure won't. You can't stop living. I'm not. At least I'm not trying to. I think that's obvious. Even though it might not be apparent to you, I know what I'm doing with my life. And I'm definitely not stopping it, but it doesn't feel like how it should. This isn't how things were supposed to be. No one could have predicted this. I could have. I should have told them not to risk going out that night. I should have done a lot of things. But it's too late now. I don't think you should be thinking like that. Then how should I be thinking? Like, it's not your job to predict the future, dude. Listen, I know I'm not always the brightest girl, but if there's one thing I know, it's loss. Here we go. Please, Crowven. Right. Sorry for cutting you off. When I attend those funerals, I meet lots of people who are feeling the same way that you are. They're stricken with grief. It doesn't matter who died, and the way they express their grief isn't always the same. Some people can't help but sob. Others seem to stare in disbelief. Like, if they wake up soon, they'll realize it was just all a terrible dream, and some of them simply talk to everyone around them as if nothing is the matter. But you can tell they'd rather be seeing their loved ones in different circumstances. I don't see those people for very long when I'm there, but I know that all of those people have been getting better since that very day. It's why we have funerals, to start the healing process with closure. But despite its name, closure is just the first step. I know that everyone deals with loss differently, but I know that grief won't last forever. And I know that processing it doesn't have to be so miserable either. So please, let me try to help you. Maybe if together we can acknowledge and embrace the circumstances we're in, it'll be easier to get past them. But what if I don't want to? Crowven, move on from it. Get past it. Isn't that just the same as forgetting? The reason you go to all those funerals, the reason you visit all those graves, isn't because you don't want anyone Isn't it because you don't want anyone to be forgotten about? How hypocritical of you. Wanting to remember strangers, but forgetting the ones we care most about. It's not forgetting. Crowven, just because they're gone doesn't mean we're going to forget them. You're right in what you said. I don't want anyone to feel forgotten about. It's why I visit them. But feeling better about it isn't forgetting. Wanting to live a happy life isn't forgetting. I mean, do you think your parents would want this for you? That Theo would want this for you. You can't be afraid of what happens when the grieving is over. Feeling better doesn't mean you forget how much you miss them. It just means you won't feel as sad when you remember them. Mary. Yeah. You know I love you, right, Mary? Yes, I know. No, you don't. Come here. Give her a hug. Crowven motioned me over with a lazy hug-like gesture, and I scooted over to him. Do you know the reason we started staying here? This old, not very nice cabin? No. I was always curious, but I thought it might be rude to ask. It's because... Crowven? We wanted to be closer to you guys. That's the only reason. You're joking. That's crazy. You had such a nice home in Halleman City. Hey now, you know what all those old folks say about the difference between a house and a home. I know I've been a jerk, and I probably won't stop feeling like one for a while. I can't really explain all my feelings right now. But while you're here, I just want to say, after having lost so many people, I'm just glad I haven't lost you yet. Yeah, I'm glad I haven't lost you either. Ugh. Look at what you made me do. You know I hate all that dumb, sappy stuff. And you got me all over here monologuing it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Can it, Mars? Bleh. That was so sappy. I could put it in I could put it on your morning pancakes. Hey! Don't let it happen again. I won't. That was so cute. Oh, and it's the next date, which means our next little segment, which means I'll see you guys next time. And remember to make room for your own passions. Bye for now.